Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video, we're going to be trying some color cancellation. So this is my hair after doing 3 additional vitamin C treatments. So you guys know I used 2 different color removers, and that lifted a lot of the pink out of my hair, but this pink is still staining my hair. So I've done 3 vitamin C treatments, and it's faded it even more. But I feel like this is just stuck in my hair, and I asked you guys on Instagram what I should do because I really want rainbow hair. Like, I've been putting off bleaching my roots and doing rainbow hair for a long time because I've been stuck with this pink. So it's time for it to go. I asked you guys on Instagram, like, what can I do with this? What kind of rainbow can I create with leftover pink? Because if I try and put yellow over this, it's not gonna work. You know what I mean? Like, yellow over this is just gonna turn orange, and yellow is a crucial part of the rainbow spectrum. So I asked you guys on Instagram, and so many of you guys were like, cancel it out with green, cancel it out with green, cancel it out with green. And I was like, okay, here's the problem with me canceling it out with green is I don't just have pink. I actually have a lot of blonde pieces. So like you guys can see, I have like a blonde chunk here, I have a blonde chunk here. Underneath here, I have blonde pieces. The tips of my hair are kind of blonde. So it's very difficult for me to just put green all over. Then I'm gonna have green pieces and neutralized pink pieces. So I was trying to think what I can do to get rid of this without damaging my hair. And I thought, you know what? Let's just put green over the pink pieces, and then I'll use a clear or conditioner and try and get it on the blonde pieces, so that way the green doesn't go on the blonde. So long story short, that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be canceling out the pink with some green. So I went through my hair color collection to see what I had. I was really hoping I wasn't gonna have to mix up my own green because I feel like I am just not good with pastels. I have a really hard time gauging the depth and everything of pastels, especially when you're covering up something. So I went through my collection and I found this shade from Manic Panic. This is in Sea Nymph, and it is a cream tone Manic Panic color. It is a beautiful like sea foam greenish color. It's so beautiful, and this level looks absolutely perfect for the pink I have on my hair. Like, if you put these next to each other, it looks like they go along together really well. Here's my issue. I cannot dye my hair green. It can't happen because right now I can put rainbow on top of this and the yellow is just not going to show up very well, and the green might be a tiny bit muted. So I could 100% dye over this with rainbow, but I want to try and cancel it out first to see how much of it I can neutralize, so that way the rainbow turns out better, you know? So I cannot dye my hair green because if I dye my hair green, it's going to create an even worse problem than if my hair was this light pink. So we have to make sure the shade is light enough. I did do a test strand. Let me show you how that turned out. Okay, so you see this blonde piece, and then you see this other blonde piece. This is actually not a blonde piece. This is where I put Sea Nymph directly over my color, and it turned this really pretty. It does have like a sea foamy blue hint to it, but barely. I mean, going over this with rainbow would be perfect. I cannot believe that it turned this pink to this color right here. It looks like the white right here. Like, this white and this color don't look that much different. I feel like you can tell a little bit that this has like a bluish seafoam hint, but putting yellow over this is gonna be way better than putting yellow over this pink color. So I think this is a perfect shade. Obviously, some areas of my hair are more pink, some of them are less pink, so I might have like the tiniest hint of a seafoam blue color, and that's okay. I just don't want it to be like mint, like straight mint. That's gonna cause a big issue. I also do have to bleach my roots soon, so I'm hoping that if any of my hair does turn like a light pink, when I bleach it and rinse out the bleach, when the bleach like goes through my ends as I'm rinsing it out, it'll just like remove any leftover color I have. I'm not gonna put the bleach through my ends, but obviously when you rinse bleach off of your roots, it's going to fall down the rest of your hair. So that's my game plan. Let's go ahead and start applying this. I'm really scared I'm gonna make the situation worse. This is one of those times where I'm like questioning, like, should I just leave my hair alone? And I don't have that willpower, so we're gonna go ahead and do it anyway. So for the conditioner or clear, I'm going to be using Danger Jones Clear. It's like the only semi-permanent clear color I have. I don't really want to like use my conditioner for this, so I'm gonna use clear to protect the blonde pieces. Like, in the camera, as I'm looking at this on the monitor, it does not look like my hair is that pink. This color is so tricky. Like, in different lighting, it looks so pink. Like, you guys can see right here how pink this is because of the lighting. Up here, it doesn't even look pink, it looks blonde. but all of this is the same color. It's just the lighting makes it look really pink sometimes and makes it look light pink other times. But I promise you, it is definitely a pastel pink color. So yeah, let's try and cancel this out. I'm not gonna wear gloves today just because these are pastel shades. So even if they dye my hands a little bit, they'll come off really easily. Now the underneath part down here is honestly not that pink. It's very diluted. There's like blonde in the middle, pink on the ends. So I think for sections like this, I should mix up a third bowl with some clear and some of this and dilute it just a little bit. Because I know if I put this directly on this lighter pink, it's going to be seafoam. So let's mix up a third bowl. Okay, I see that this top section here is blonde. So we're gonna go in with clear on this piece right here. So basically, if you've not seen like my previous videos, the reason why some of my hair is blonde and some of it is pink is because I used Punky Color shampoo and conditioner, and it's basically just dye, and I used blue and pink, and the areas that I put the pink on my hair stained my hair pink. The areas where I put blue on my hair washed out perfectly fine. So basically the areas that you see that are blonde are where I had the blue. The areas where you still see vibrant pink is where I had that pink. I would not recommend putting that on your hair. This section, we're gonna use that mint shade. Not the full mint, the diluted mint. And once I put it on there, if I can still see some of the pink through here, I'm just gonna take a little bit of that brighter mint, that straight nymph, and put it up here at the root area because I feel like the pink is a little bit more vibrant there, and then I'll just pull it down. I do have a towel on my lap. I'm just wiping my hands off in between each color so I don't accidentally get any of the green on blonde pieces. We're going on with a brighter one on this whole section. This is scary, you guys. Also, I left that test strand on my hair for literally like 2 to 3 minutes. It wasn't on there very long at all. Obviously, this is gonna be on my hair longer because it's gonna take me a lot longer to apply. So I feel like it's gonna deposit more of that mint, which is another reason why I'm a little nervous about it. We're just gonna hope for the best. I just dumped dye all over the ground. It's a good day. It's a good day, folks. And I also started my period today. I wonder at what point during this process am I gonna get tired of sectioning off pink and clear, and I'm just gonna go balls to the walls and just put the mint all over my head. Cause I'm like, you know, I'm only one section in and I'm already starting to get to that point where I'm like, it's fine. Like, I don't even care anymore. You know what I mean? Like, if my hair's teal or mint, is it really that big of a deal? I don't know, you guys. I'm already questioning it. Look how good this looks though, you guys. It's looking great. I'm kind of thinking I shouldn't care and I should just apply this all over. I think I'm just gonna put this all over, you guys. The only section, oh, I just dropped more dye. The only section I really am concerned with turning like super, super mint are those top 2 blonde pieces. I really wanna make sure I don't accidentally turn those green because I have special plans for my rainbow pattern and I would really like to keep those as white as possible. Okay, I just put that mint all over that because do we care at this point? No, we don't. My hands aren't turning colors, so that's good. It means the dye isn't that pigmented. Also, there's like a 99% chance I'm not gonna have enough of this to do my whole head, so I kind of think we should do the top first, just to make sure that like the top part is covered. This would take me like 1.5 years to section everything off and try and make sure that everything has the correct color on it. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take these 2 blonde pieces and we're just gonna cover these with clear, and then I'll pin these up out of the way and we will go ahead and do the rest with mint. And if you're wondering why there's just like mint dye here, mind your business, but also because I had to get a thumbnail. Everything's gonna be okay, right guys? Everybody on Instagram telling me that I should do this. Y'all are still here with me, right? Just use me little clips and clip that out of the way, looking like alfalfa. Now I'm wondering if I should dilute this to make sure I have enough. Here's how much clear I have, which is not much at all. Like, it's literally just a little bit. So I'm gonna dump this whole thing into this container with that little tiny bit of clear. I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference with the color. I will 100% run out of color if I don't create more right now. As I'm applying this clear on my hair, there is pink now coming out. Let me show you. You guys see that pink right there? That pink literally came off of my hair and is now on the brush. So yeah, the pink is coming out of my hair still. Here's the finished color. Again, doesn't look that much different. Take some of this and put it over here. Now it looks like it's not gonna do anything. That's what I've noticed about pastels. When you first apply them, they always look super light, like they're gonna barely tint your hair or they're really not gonna do anything. But if you just wait for them to like oxidize a little bit and sit into your hair, they'll start to get darker. Okay, see, it's already starting to look better than it did when I first applied it. This is the area I feel like that's the most pink, these little bang areas here. This is just like so typical of me. Going in with this like elaborate plan, like I'm gonna do this and this and this, and like it's gonna come out great, and I don't want any mint, so I have to avoid doing this. And now I'm just like covered in mint dye, like, you know, balls deep, just full sending this, hoping everything's gonna turn out well. Sometimes I look at it and I'm like, oh, I don't need to do anything to it. I'll just dye over it. Today was not that day, okay? My hormones got me going crazy up in this biatch. I honestly think this is gonna be so pretty though. Like if I didn't need to bleach my roots, I could totally let this chill for a couple weeks, because I really think that when I rinse this off, this color is gonna be gorgeous. I feel like it's gonna be like maybe like a muted down pinky purple, and I'm gonna have some mint tones in there, maybe even some blue tones, who knows. Also, my hair is feeling very dry from all the vitamin C treatments and color removers I have done to it. So this is a nice little conditioning treatment. I mean, look at my hands right now. You see those little, it's like I'm Spider-Man. You see all those little webs in my hands? We're gonna call those spider webs, because I'm not ready to admit what that actually is. No brush needed. I'm like going straight into the bowl with my hand, scooping that product up and just full sending it, you know what I mean? Also, I felt like a mint color would be better than a straight up green color, because this mint color has like greeny blue, you know, it's like a sea color. So I thought it would be better than going in with like a straight like lime green, because this pink has an orangey underhue to it. I know everybody probably thinks I'm crazy. You can't see it on camera, like it looks fine on camera, blah, 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 blah. But I swear, I knew the second I used this punky color dye and I saw my hair in the natural sunlight, it was gonna be a problem to get out, because when I used Iro Neon Pink, it had that same like neon orange fluorescent hue to it when it was in sunlight and you angle your hair in a certain way. It has this like fluorescent orange color to it. And for me, when I'm dyeing my hair neon pink and I see that in the sunlight, it's a warning flag for me. If I see any sort of like fluorescent orange underhue to the pink, I know we're gonna have a problem getting it out. And that has been very true. I was trying to stay hopeful. You know, when I saw that after I dyed my hair with that punky color, I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe it won't be. Maybe it won't be. Like nothing could be as bad as Iro Neon Pink. And I agree. Okay, listen, this is not as bad as the Iro Neon Pink situation, because Iro would have never gotten this light on its own. Like that, she is in there. But this is a close second, okay? I mean, I pastelized that pink shade when I put it in my hair heavily. Like I did like half conditioner, half color, and it's still this hard to get out of my hair. I've gone swimming. I've shampooed my hair probably 5 times with hot water and dandruff shampoo. I've done 2 color removers, 3 vitamin C treatments, and this is how light it's gotten throughout all of that. And I used pastel colors. If you have not seen that previous video and you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll leave a link to it up there for you. You can watch it and get the whole lowdown. Those colors were actually very beautiful. I liked them a lot, but the pink stained your hair. Now, I think the other colors would be fine to use. Like they have a lot of other colors in that line. They sell it at Sally Beauty. You can get it at the drugstore. Just be wary of the pink. But I think like the blue and the purple and the other colors they offer would probably be fine to use, because I did use the blue. It didn't stain my hair at all. It's more of like a powdery blue versus like a yellowy green blue. And I tend to feel like the yellowy green blues stain your hair worse than the cool blues do. Yo, I have green hair. This is exactly what I was trying to avoid. Look how dark that green is. Oh my Lanta, I done effed up. This is gonna be a certifiable situation. And I'm not talking about Jersey Shore. Hopefully this works. I am having doubts at this point, because when I'm looking at this, I'm seeing a plethora of colors, and mint is a strong one in there. Like, I see mint and pink instead of just pink and blonde. Sometimes I should probably just not do what the internet tells me to do. And my spider senses are tingling and they're growing more and more. You guys see this? My spidey powers are activating even more. I could literally shoot spider webs at people. I'm gonna let this process. How long am I gonna let this process? Probably 10 minutes. Not 20 or 30. I think that's pushing it. What I'm seeing here is a little concerning. So I'm just gonna let this process 10 minutes. I'm going to rinse using hot water, like hot water, to try and fade this, because I feel like I'm gonna have mint hair. I'm gonna blow dry it and I'll be right back to show you guys the finished result. And I'm not optimistic. Y'all send some good thoughts out there into the universe, because Your bitch is gonna need them. See you in a second. You guys are absolutely not ready for this. I'm telling you, you're not ready. I mean, are you as shocked as I am? Because, wow, like from far away, I literally just look like I have blonde hair. I don't even know what to say. I have no words because this worked so well. Like that color I chose for Manic Panic was a perfect cancellation tone for the pink I had left in my hair. And I forgot to mention to you guys, I do have a coupon code with Manic Panic, which is rare. They don't really give coupon codes to a lot of people, and it's for 20% off. I just want to share it with you guys because you can save a bunch of money using the 20% off. So I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. Save yourself some money if you're gonna buy anything from Manic Panic. So yeah, back to the results. This is shocking. Is it even? No, but from far away, could have fooled you, huh? Looks kind of blonde. Now, if I get closer, we have a little bit of mint here. We do have some residual pink in my hair, but I mean, it did a fabulous job. And if I would have known this worked so well, I would have done it a long time ago. Because now I don't get to enjoy it. Like this color is pretty all on its own. I wouldn't even have to dye over this. It's so pretty. You know what I mean? I do, however, need to bleach my roots. They are so far out of control. So unfortunately, this color is not gonna last. We are on the neon rainbow train and we're coming in hot. So it's gonna be gone tomorrow. I'm gonna dye over this for sure, but it's pretty well lasted and this worked so well. If you have any pink or any colors in your hair and you can't get them out, just cancel them out. Now I will say, if this pink was any darker and I used a darker green to cancel it out, my hair would look a little bit more muddy and uneven, but the pink I had in my hair was so light, it canceled out very well and made me look overall blonde. I'm gonna go ahead and turn around and like show you a 360 of my hair because I don't think the front angle does this justice. Let me spin around, baby. Very platinum blonde. Okay, here's the back. Look at that. Are you kidding me? You're gonna tell me I'm not blonde right now? Look at this. She's a blonde queen and she's ready for some rainbow. Okay, I gotta go because I'm not gonna stop talking. I'm just like constantly like going 90 miles a minute. So I'm gonna go bleach my roots and prepare myself for some neon rainbow pride hair. Thank you guys for the suggestions on Instagram. I appreciate y'all. Turned out way better than I thought it would. How many color removers later? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 color removers, swimming and washing my hair, and we are finally back to a nice canvas. That is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will leave a link to Manic Panic in the description down below in case you guys want to browse their colors because they got some really good ones. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much and I will see you next time. Bye.